I've literally had so much mess ups. Okay, let's just start the video. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of oh my gosh, another part of the Good Dinosaur. And make sure for tomorrow or maybe today I'll upload a video of me showing you my dinosaur collection. It's really hard to do one. I tried before this video. Oh my god, it was really hard. Sorry if this isn't late upload. So let's just start with chapter 3 already. Okay, let's just start. By the time they were 10 years old, Libby and Buck both had made their marks on the silo. Buck was super strong and was able to lift heavy things. He made his mark when he chopped down dozens of trees, making space for new field crops. Libby could plow nice, straight lines and made her mark when she plowed an entire field. Arlo had yet to make his mark, and the gaping hole where his print was supposed to be was a constant reminder. As he grew, instead of having less fear, he seemed to be weighed down by it more and more. Everyone accepted him to make it his mark by successfully tackling his farm chore, but he always ended up running scared. It seemed that where Libby and Buck were able to succeed, Arlo was destined to fail. He felt terrible about it, and the knot in his stomach produced more anxiety than fear each passing day. Though hopeful and supportive, even Mama and Papa started to grow a little concerned. "He'll get there," Papa said. One day, Arlo decided it was time for things to change. He was sick and tired of being the only family member without a mark. Arlo was determined to make his cluckers and take on the cluckers and made a secret promise to himself that he would finish the job by any means necessary. I'm bigger than them, he thought over and over, trying to fight off his fears of positive thinking. He took a deep breath and went into the coop, armed with corn kernels and ready to do something big. Once inside, Arlo tried to intimidate the cluckers. "I hope you have strong stomachs, 'cause you're about to get fed." Really, Arlo? That's a nice pun, isn't it? Oh my god, really. But as Arlo started to scatter the feed, he heard a voice in the distance. "Arlo? It whispered. He followed the sound of his name and found Buck outside and in bad shape. He was lying down in the grass, looked like he'd been beaten up. "Buck! What happened?" Arlo exclaimed. "There are too many. Then they attack," Buck said. He coughed and Arlo could feel the panic begin to flood through his veins. "You're gonna be okay," Arlo said. Sweet brother, tell the world how amazing it is," he whispered. With that, Buck closed his eyes and his head rolled to his side. Arlo was convinced his brother had just died right in front of him. "I'll go get help!" Arlo screamed. Then a shadow began to slowly rise behind Arlo. He turned around and saw the worst nightmare. A giant clucker! Arlo tried to run away but tripped and fell hard to the rough ground. Then he heard something even more unsettling. Someone was laughing at him. It was Buck! He put a clucker costume on his tail and used it to frighten the life out of Arlo. Oh, you should see your face! He howled. Ugh. Once he could breathe again, Arlo told Buddy burned with intense anger. Sorry, I just He furiously launched himself at Buck attacking him. I should've known! You always gotta mess me up! Arlo screamed. Me? Buck asked. Then he effortlessly threw Arlo to the ground. You messed up your chores and everyone else's! As he wrestled, Living Mama and Papa ran outside. Arlo tried to get up again, but Buck moved as if to smack him. Arlo flinched, anticipating the hit, but Buck only chuckled. You're such a coward, he said. Mama and Papa followed the sounds of the scuffle. They made their way toward the sound of the fighting brothers. Buck! Papa yelled, causing Buck to back off. Arlo sat up. I ain't a coward, he yelled, holding back tears. And I'm gonna make my mark, just like him and you and everybody. You will, darling. You just need a little more time, Mama said gently. Arlo stared at the ground. Arlo stared at the ground, feeling low. Forget it, he said, walking off. I don't even want that dumb mark anyway. Mama and Papa shared a concerned look. You gotta do something, Henry, Mama said quietly. I got an idea, Papa said. There's still some more, guys. Okay? That night, while everyone was sleeping, Papa gently woke Arlo. Come with me, he whispered. Arlo rubbed his eyes groggily and followed Papa outside, where they stood in the field surrounded by darkness. Even though he was Papa, Arlo didn't like being out there at night. He heard the wild animals in the distance, and the dark, jagged edges of Clawtooth Mountain looked like they could chomp down on the whole farm at any moment. Arlo wanted to go back inside, but Papa insisted he stay. Okay, now, take a walk out there, he said, nodding toward the field with his long neck. By myself? Arlo asked nervously. Go on, Papa encouraged. Arlo went and stood in the middle of a big open field. An ugly bug landed on his nose and he whimpered with fear. Papa! Papa! He whispered urgently. Arlo's stomach lurched. He was paralyzed. Suddenly Papa was at Arlo's side. He calmly and gently blew on the bug. The pulse was light. It was a firefly! Relieved, Arlo smiled and stared at the glowing bug on his nose with wonder. Then it spread its wings and took flight, flashing into the night. Papa faced Arlo. Sometimes you gotta get through the fear to see the beauty on the other side, he said earnestly. Oh my god, we have hard words in here. Okay, man. Then Papa slowly brushed his tail across the grass, sweeping it this way and that way. Like magic, hundreds of fireflies slowly rose up from the grass, flickering their beautiful yellow lights. It was incredible. Arlo repeated Papa's words himself, trying to set Papa's advice firmly into his mind. He wanted to remember them, but more than that, he wanted to be able to do it. He wished that he could be less fearful. He wished he could be more like Papa. Then, wanting to try Papa's trick, Arlo ran through the field, forcing more fireflies to float up, flickering and flashing. Arlo and Papa continued into and the two painted beautiful arcs and spirals of the light against the sky. Arlo looked up at big, strong Papa and smiled. In the stillness, Papa turned to his son. Arlo, I've got a new job for you tomorrow. That is, if you still want to make the money. Arlo smiled with anticipation. He wanted that mark all right. He wanted more than anything in the whole world, and he couldn't wait to see what Papa had in store. So that was chapter 3. Hope you enjoyed it. So I hope you guys had a good day at school, work, wherever. Goodbye, guys. Bye bye.